All right, we on? All right, Shalom. Giving all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Rakatha Yahweh,
Rakatha Yahweh,
Rakatha Yahushai,
Rakatha Yahushai,
Yahweh,
Rakatha Yahweh,
Rakatha Yahushai.
Rakatha Yahushai.
Double honors to the apostles, elders, the great millstone must I take to the brothers, teach your word for the hopeful elect families, man. We just gonna get right into it, man. He saw us turning the world upside down. Everything is messed up. The devil's in the seat, you know, from Trump to Biden. Whoever gets in there is the devil. That bitch Harry Campbell, Kamala Harris, basically. She's a sidekick. She might be an Edomite, you know what I'm saying? But this devil, transgenderism, all that lesbian, that sodomite shit runs rapid in the earth. You know, what did Biden do? He passed a law to
allow trainees
to play in sport. All that shit is coming to pass, man. To go in the army. You can lie down with beasts in this damn country, man. And they trying to, like the apostle mentioned earlier, they trying to escape from the judgment of the East. You know, because we bringing that ancient world spirit, man. And that's what they want to separate from this westernized world, man. Christianity, coexistence with all religions. They do anything you want. Do as thou will, Alex Crawley. You know? So he turned up things upside down. Go ahead, Alex.
Acts 17:6. And when they found him not.
Oh, they're turning things upside down.
Yeah.
Should be a stern. Okay.
And it says, they drew Jason and certain brethren unto the rulers. Oh,
that's in Isaiah, bro.
Oh, Salakia.
Yeah, bro.
Let me see if I can find it.
Isaiah 29 something, or what is it?
Isaiah 29:16. It says, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Yeah, he turned everything upside down. Evil is good, good is evil. You know, Christianity has been watered down. It ain't no moralism in Christianity. No laws. That don't even make no sense. For you to be a Christian and considered as anointed and you don't have any moralism about yourself, man. So they lied about Christianity, said your boy shit, you know, usually have the sign, but and deceived all these nations, man. And mainly who he deceived is the Israelites, man. Because Jake is he's basically a follower in this system, man. You know, they lured him from the so-called Christian church. It had no rules or nothing. You can go in there and be a sodomite and be a lesbian. They won't say shit to you. Basically, they love that shit. You got the gay choir dude. He's the head of the damn choir, man. Yep. You know, you got something?
Yeah, I got a quick one. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good.
Yep, they call evil good. You know, like Kelly Rowland. That bitch said transgenders and protect them, and she had a whole damn page about protecting these. Oh, they getting killed and shit. They getting ridiculed and all that. They deserve that shit. But they call it evil good. Oh, go ahead.
Woe unto them that call evil good
destruction
and
into them
good evil.
And evil good and good evil. And it said destruction into them, man. So if you put in the earth that adultery is all right, you calling evil good, man. Well, sodomy and lesbianism and what's that other one? Pedophilia. You calling evil good, man. They talking about it comes from love and all that, man. Love is the commandments, keeping the commandments. It says that in 1 John, man. Go ahead.
That put darkness for light.
They put darkness for light. We the light, man, and where they put in a place darkness, man. We the light through not on prideful shit like a man, but through the spirit, man. Because it says Isaiah 8:20, if they speak not according to this word, there's no light in them. So we hold the light. You know, this is the light right here in these scriptures. But they put darkness instead of that, man. Go ahead.
And light for darkness.
Yep. And they go ahead.
That put bitter for sweet.
Yep.
And sweet for bitter.
Yeah, this is a bitter time, and they talking about this is a sweet time. We're about to bounce back. We're about to go into a digital world to where you're able to enjoy the festivities of America, whatever they offer. Shit, you can go to college. It's gonna be better benefits with this RFID chip, which is a damn deceitful tactic. Oh, you don't have to. You could not only go to college, but you could do this. You know, with this RFID chip. That's what he's doing. He's putting darkness for light, man. And he's calling evil good. You know? And we not perfect, but through these scriptures, you dealing with the Most High, man. Y'all can say anything about us as a man, but when we come in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, which is always, because we always meditate in the word, then that's the good on the earth. Everything else is bugged out. Everything else is darkness, man. Evil. You know?
These scriptures are set up to make us perfect.
Exactly.
Because when the Lord writes these scriptures on our inside part, when he gives us that fleshly heart, we will become perfect.
Yeah.
And this is us rehearsing the righteous acts, what we're doing right now.
Exactly. And we're the Most High's work. You know, you can't come into the potter's house and he still got a deformed clay on it, and you be like, oh, look, no, the product ain't finished, man. We getting pure, we getting perfected through these scriptures, through our trials and tribulation and mistakes, man. You know, go ahead. Anybody?
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Yeah.
For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not?
Yeah, you can't say what the Most High has to do with you as far as your pride and the way you want to walk. You know, we was born as Israelites, and we got to come out here and prophesy. Esau was born as the wicked. He got, you know, he's doing his wicked thing, but don't cry out like, why hast thou made me thus? Go ahead.
It says, he made me not, or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he hath no understanding.
Yeah, it says in, what does it say in Colossians or something like, the worlds were framed by him
Yeah.
through his son.
You know, when the powers created, when Yahweh Shah and the angels created the world, everything, created the universe, everything that they created, they said at the end, it is good.
It is good.
It was planned. They made it
Exactly.
after the way that their heavenly Father, Yahweh, designed it, blueprinted. Because what happened is Yahweh gave the blueprint to his son, Yahweh Shah, how he want everything to be created.
Yeah.
And it was Yahweh Shah and the angels that did that. And that's why they said everything that they created, from the sun, the moon, the stars, and the water, the animals, the creatures, all right, they said it is good, man. And Esau, and after he said it is good, the Lord gave us laws, all right, that gave us laws that we should follow and establish how to run the earth, how to take care of our bodies, all right. But
everything.
Esau came in power, all right, and he thought he himself to be the Most High, and he turned everything upside down. Oh, the Lord, well, he created this, well, I'm gonna do this. You know, the Lord created it this way, but I'm gonna change it to this way.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's perfect this way.
Exactly.
You know, if y'all get what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You know, the Lord, one of the Lord's laws is that what? Homosexuals, lesbians, trainers, all should be put to death. Okay? But Esau, him being in power, him thinking that he's a God, turning everything upside down, he allowed things like that to run rampant, man. He passed laws, unrighteous decrees to protect people like that, man.
Yeah, man.
All right? Which us being righteous men, trying to be as righteous as we can be in a wicked world, you know, seeing the condition of our people and seeing the things that they partake in, it's a vexation to our spirit, vexes our souls. Just like Lot was when he was in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
He was vexed. All right, he was vexed
Conversation.
every day. All right, that's how we are. And when we see the shit that goes down in America, man, because not only are the angels witnesses and, you know, witnessing what's going on, we are witnesses too. All right, we're sighing and crying for all the things, all the abominable things that are taking place on earth.
Yeah.
I got a quick precept. Ecclesiastes 2:17. Therefore I hated Slakia. Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun.
Yeah, but see, that's because the work that was wrought under the sun. Solomon said it's all vanity. Not that he hates life as far as life and the spirit of life that the Most High give, but because of things done under the sun, man. Go ahead.
That's right. It says, it is grievous unto me, for all is vanity and vexation of the spirit.
All is vanity and vexation of spirit, you know, from your Christmas, from your holidays, your political, you know, your views and your decisions, and these presidents that's put up. Hell, even our families and shit, man. They're not really our brothers and sisters, like, according to the spirit. We grew up with them, but the Most High said the same as through the word, the same as brother, sister, and so forth. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read it in the NLT.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 2:17, the NLT. So I came to hate life, because everything done here under the sun is so troubling.
Yeah, look, he said he came to hate life. Life was good. Like I said, everything was good in the beginning, man. Shit, we want to be eating the best food. Like, come on, man. You think of something as simple as water that should be just flowing from the rivers clean because of the gold, and then you got to worry about the impurities in the water, how much poison is in it. Or you got to test your water by a tool to put in the water to test it to see if it's water or not, man. What kind of madness is that in your own damn house?
Yeah, you can't
You know?
even drink. You can't even drink the faucet that's in your house.
You can't even drink that, man. It's filled with metals and shit, so you gotta think like, what the hell is going on? Why do I have to do this? We came to hate life. It says, what it say? He that increases knowledge,
Increasing sorrow.
The more we find out about this devil, like, damn, he's behind that too. Like, damn, this traffic ain't just set up, and these roads ain't just set up for nothing. He designed it a certain way. So when you go out there, you know, like we always used to talk about it, the roads that's fucked up. He purposely do that so you doing like this down the street and shit, and your car is fucking up, man. Your engine is banging up against the concrete. Meanwhile, you go to his neighborhoods, like we've been, smooth ass roads, quiet as hell, rosary. It's all kind of, you don't hit nothing, not even the wind hardly.
Well, you remember the Apostle Tahar said, anything bad, blame Esau.
Blame Esau, man. Anything bad, man.
Yeah.
You know? Because we just encounter these things and been consumed, so to speak. What else you call it? Witchcraft, bamboozle, all that shit that they mentioned. Trick, deceive. That's why the Most High said, hey, I'll forgive you. Because you was deceived. Now you got the prophets out here speaking where you can't be deceived no more. Now you got, if you don't listen, you got to wait for the missiles. Because, you were, what is it, led astray by these, by the world and the customs of the heathen. Most High understand that. You know, he had men, Paul said, hey, I was persecuting the church. I didn't know.
Right. He said, too, you know, that you have been led astray.
Yeah.
And coming back to him, you should seek him 10
times
harder.
Yeah, 10 times more, man. 10 times harder. You gotta be willingly like, damn, like we said, when you find out about this devil, he's behind everything, you be like, damn, even what's in your house, people still got Sage Boy just here in their house. Then you find out the background, this man was a murderer coming from a criminal family that had sex with his sister and mother and killed his mother and all that. You be like, I've been damn worshiping a damn criminal and shit, man. You know? Oh, you got, when you start to wake up, you start to come out of those things, you start seeking the Most High 10 times more. Because one step to the left or right, water or fire, you either drowning or you consumed by the fire, man. Go
Right.
ahead.
You've been worshiping the devil, actually.
Yeah.
Because Caesar Borgia was of the Edomites, man.
Right.
You know, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked,
Yeah.
which are the Edomites, which are the devil incarnated on earth.
Yeah. You got them Arabs over there, they be like, oh, Allah, Akbar, and they leaders look like them. You got the Chinese, their leader look like them. We the only one people that worship something that don't look like us, man.
Yeah, then you bring out what the Lord looks like, and our people are just so against it.
Yeah, like, oh, that's a fairy tale. Get the fuck out of here. Fairy tale, man? Describing the Lord as a dark-skinned man is fairy tale? You know, you being called a prince of power, or one had been a prince of power, is a damn fairy tale, man?
Well, Jake has been taught to hate himself so much to whereas just the thought of him being a ruler or a god even is what is it, despicable to him. You know, it's something that's crazy to him.
Yeah.
He can't picture it. He
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
imagine
it's
it.
Right, he can't
unimaginable.
fathom
Yeah,
it.
it's unimaginable, man.
Exactly. Because Esau has broken us down so much, man. You know, through slavery, Jim Crow, and everything in your everyday life. When you go into a store, you know, when you get pulled over by the police, you know, when you're hired, you're the last hired, the first fired. All of this is bringing the temperament of our people and bringing their self-worth down.
Exactly. And that,
You know?
like they said, image speaks a loud thousand,
Yeah.
it speaks volumes.
Right.
So if you don't see your people on the dollar bill, which fuck the dollar bill, but if you don't constantly see your people in power, you're gonna be thinking like, damn, I'm just out here trying to survive, I guess. Born to die. You know, they got a lot of Jake songs called Born to Die. Biggie said, life, what did he say? Life I forget what he
Life
said.
after death.
Ready to die.
Ready to die.
You know, life after death and all that.
These are the things that they push.
Yeah.
These are the artists that they want to push. They don't push artists with positive messages
Nah.
for our people. They only push that.
Yeah.
Okay, and why? Because they know exactly who we are,
Yeah.
and they know as long as we don't serve our power, then we will be powerless.
Yep, that's right.
Look, Mr. Evil.
Mr. Evil, look.
And the
Yeah.
my judge.
Yeah, Mr.
That's
Evil.
it.
Hey,
And they
we
know.
just talked about it.
And they could tell us tell our people straight in our face that they evil, but our people won't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll say that if they came out and say, hey, look, we're the devil. We're the ones prophesying the book Esau. They still wouldn't believe it. That's what they choose, Barnabas. and
You know,
stuff.
because another reason, because you got them jakes that say, well, I know some good white people, man. I know. Look, Esau's are not your born enemy. Just because they're good to you now, don't mean they're gonna be good to you later. Because the devil always shows his horns.
Exactly.
And he will always show his horns.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a time where you thought he was your friend. He's gonna show his horns, man.
It's
Just because they're cool with you now,
Yeah.
they're not gonna be cool with you later.
yeah, it's his.
It's like, bro, don't forget too that there are wheat and tares.
Yeah.
Okay, some white people are actually Jake.
Yeah.
If they're that nice to you, it's possible that they could be an Israelite.
Yeah.
Okay?
And then
Exactly.
another scripture that comes to mind says the children shall complain of
Of
an
an
ungodly
ungodly
father.
father, yeah.
So another reason why they do nice things, you know, you got certain you might support,
They
Jake.
shall seek to please the poor.
And then Most High putting the spirit on that person to do that, you know, maybe give you a job and shit. You think they let us
Make
out
it-
these chains themselves, man?
Yeah, make it.
Most High said, hey, give my children, I'm gonna show my children mercy. Take them out of the chains. But you know, Esau, hey, man, Most High is in control of everything, man. Go ahead, I.
Oh, it says Ecclesiastes 1 and 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun.
And we still under the sun this day, man. Esau talking about things burn out, things get old. No, it's the same sun, man. You know? Same operation, man. Go
Same
ahead.
earth.
Same earth, man.
And behold, all is vanity.
All is vanity, man. Even and then more so, you can just see it. Like the more these scriptures come out, the more vanity you see. You think that these women are, they pretty, they help me get off of whatever you need. Like damn, now you be like, damn, these women ain't even worth it no more. You know, they devaluable if that's a word. They boxes ain't even up to par and shit.
They lost it. That's the property value.
They
As
lost-
soon
yeah.
as you gave that up, and that you lost your property, your value goes down.
Yep, you lost your yeah. And then the pretty
But in the upside down world, it just seems like the more body counts you have, the more valuable.
better you are. Look at Cardi B. She talking about she done all detestable things sexually, and she's the most popular bitch in the world and shit. And they follow her and shit.
Yeah.
She's sit as a queen. You can see niggas, they have comments. Oh, queen. This bitch didn't talk about how she get boxed everybody, she get head, and she got a husband, so to speak. And still doing that shit,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Well, she just put out a video.
Silhouette challenge.
Uh,
I think that's.
I don't know.
Yeah, the silhouette challenge.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from.
See, up. Something about up. And she's on a video kissing girls, kissing two girls at one time. Okay?
Yep.
So this is the folly, man.
Yep.
Okay?
But she's still a queen.
Yep.
And queen means slut anyway. They don't even know that's been turned upside. They don't even know what that means. Go ahead.
And it says, all is vanity and vexation of spirit.
Vexation of spirit. If you're not vexed by this world, you're in the wrong spirit, period.
That's right.
This
That's
is
right.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 6 and 7. It says, folly is set in great dignity.
Yeah, folly. That's folly. And it's on the top of the hills. Like we said, she's the greatest entertainer in the world. These bitches on what do you call it? YouTube, twerking. It was that one bitch that just died. And she was young. And then they said, and then there was a woman doing a video about her. She said she knew how to dance professionally. And all she doing is shaking her ass, man. The fuck out of here, man. They call that art and shit.
That's folly right there.
That's folly, man.
That's great dignity.
Yeah, all these celebrities coming out all of a sudden being political and shit. Folly, man. You got, who is that? One of the latest speakers that's speaking political. Kareem Abdul, that silly, goofy ass tall nigga. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Who's that other one? that we always mention. Huh? Well, LeBron is another one, man. It's another one, man. They said it great. The folly is said it great. Go ahead.
And the rich sit in low place.
And the rich, who are the rich? Us, man. You know,
6.
we sit in a low place, man. Nobody regard us. This is the richest thing in the world. This tells you how to keep your money, how to keep your land, how to keep your woman, how to keep your family in order. And then you have all that. Man, that's you the rich people, man. But not no more, you know. Go ahead.
I have seen servants upon horses.
Look, we the servants, and no, Slucky. But Esau, he's supposed to be the servant, man.
Yeah.
And he's up on horses, man. And we saw it.
Power.
Huh?
It represents power.
Which represents power, man. I remember we used to be downtown, and we see them cops pass by, and they be sitting on their horses. They looking down at us. Even in slavery, when they used to go through the fields and whip the, taskmaster stuff, they be on horses, man.
Right, and then you remember up in Django, when Django rode in on the horse, Samuel Jackson, he was appalled.
Yeah.
He was like, "What's that nigger doing on that nag?"
Yeah.
You know?
And them other slaves that he was coming to, kind of tell and to help him, they were looking at him, ooh, you ain't supposed to be on no horse.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
Upon the earth. We have been lowered to being servants. How are we the prince? Because we the prince of the power, man. Most High told us. These are the richest. Like, Esau, the world is carnal, Esau is carnal. So when he see us and we don't have much, you might have a broken down car. And, they say, oh, nigga don't got no money and shit. But you more stable than they are and shit. They have money and they lose their money. They rob and then they go to jail for 10 years. And then they lose their girl. And then they have to sell. They mixed up all this shit. You more stable than them. But you don't have that much money. But we the real princes of the power, man. Go ahead.
He that diggeth the pit shall fall into it.
Yeah, they digging the pit for themselves, man. They gonna fall into it. Go ahead.
And whosoever breaketh an hedge, a serpent shall bite him.
Yeah, man. These devils about to go down, and they taking our people down, of course, at 2/3. Y'all can keep the wicked 2/3, man. We don't give a damn about them.
Right.
They niggas anyway. They add to the killing and bloodshed of our own people, man. Our nation.
They want to cry about it when Esau kills them.
Exactly.
Hypocritical nation. That's why the Lord's going to send Esau his sword against the hypocritical nation.
Yahweh Shai said that. This is a backward, forward, and hypocritical generation of hypocrites, man.
Oh, the serpents and vipers.
Serpents and vipers.
That's what he called the scribes, Pharisees.
But they represented, that forward thinking and that pride. And you, like we said, you have a nigga that commit adultery, but he don't want nobody sleeping with his wife and shit.
Yo,
like, what the hell is that?
I watched a video. It was a long time ago. It's Benjamin Singer. I forgot his name. He used to rap about committing adultery. And then one day he came home and his wife was committing adultery. And his wife was committing adultery on him. And you hear this, you rap about something, but then you rap about, you push that adultery shit, right?
Yeah.
Like you're cool with it, but when it happens to you, because when he found out about it, he was crying like a bitch.
Right.
But then you rap about it, you sing about it, and then when it happens to you, you want to cry and mourn.
It's this show, Tyler Perry. What is it? If Loving You Is Wrong. And the dude, the next day, it's like a community, and the dude next door, the black dude, he was having relations with the white dude's wife. He was committing adultery with his wife, and then at some point, when they found out, his wife started committing adultery with the other guy's wife, and he got mad as hell. All right, they had been doing it for years, right? And he got mad as hell when he found out his wife was having an affair with that guy.
Yeah.
So that's hypocritical.
That's
man.
hypocritical, man.
You do they call it the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them to do unto you.
Yeah.
So if you don't want no one sleeping with your wife, why would you sleep with somebody else's wife?
Sure.
And so the book of Proverbs 4:14. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not into the way of the evil men.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not supposed to follow against, follow with Esau, these other heathens and their customs, and all these false gods. All right. It says, avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away.
Hey, pass not by it, man. You're not even supposed to play with it and shit, man.
Yeah.
Don't even go over there, Like, that's what you used to tell your sons and stuff. Don't even go over there, man. Because they gonna, or somebody be in a fight and they rambling about some bullshit. You be like, man, don't even go over there, man. Because they was fighting by some stupid ass shit, man. It ain't nothing honorable that Jake fight about now, man.
Well, it's like, bro, it's children in your neighborhood that your parents tell you don't play with them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Stay away from them. Why? Because of their reputation, man.
Yeah. Every time they come over, they get into trouble. Every time you hear about them, they into trouble and shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, most important, you're not supposed to keep company, with the wicked.
Yeah.
Because, that's going to corrupt you at the end of the day.
And even certain things like a beautiful woman, it says.
Yeah.
Or another man's woman, or a woman that can sing. Those are deceitful ways.
Stumble not over a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Are not for her pleasure.
Yeah.
Sin at her all with another man's wife.
Yeah.
Lest thou heart incline onto and not fall his love.
Yep. You got
goes to destruction.
Yeah, you got all these celebrities like Alicia Keys, Ella May, all these bitches, Beyonce, Rihanna, and they fans, they fans are idol worshippers to the point where they beautiful queen, and because they grew up idolizing these bitches, man. And they don't even think about how much these women, how much niggas these bitches been sleeping with and shit.
Right. Or even the fact that they have a man already.
Yeah.
Okay, they have a man and they out there, like Cardi B, she has a husband.
A husband.
And she's out there showing all of her goods, man. Okay, she has all of her stuff out.
Yeah.
To where anybody can see, and not only out, but gyrating, so other men will lust over her, causing them to sin.
That's crazy, man.
Yep. That's Matthew 5:28.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yep, go ahead.
And this brings out the point that the brother brought out earlier. It says, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall.
Yeah, let's talk about them elites, man.
Yeah.
And they do diabolical and evil ass plans, man. Not no low level shit, man. They got a whole damn what you call it, platform and table and a summit and meetings and shit. Jay don't get together in meetings. He just wake up, nigga, what's happening today?
Right. You remember last time, a couple of weeks ago, I was talking about how, I kind of forgot it, but they said it was like 9 steps or 9 things that they're doing that they're controlling the whole society with. So they in deep meditation on this thing.
Deep meditation. That's why. That's why, like those 9 things, like just a little analogy. That's why they got everything covered, from politics, to sports, to rap, religion. Like, how is all of this point back? He behind it all. This shit. Like, damn.
Social media.
Yeah.
All of these things is culminated into one big plan.
That's it.
And they split it up, use different people, to bring it forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
You might have a Jake that make the cell phone or computer, but look at Bill Gates. He owned the motherfucker now, man.
Yeah,
Go
kind
ahead.
of. My bad. It's like the scriptures say, man. These devils are losing sleep. If it's not for the destruction of our people.
Hey, man, and they losing sleep like they stressing, man.
Yeah.
Like they sweating bullets because they know that this is prophecy that we gonna receive this.
Set them in order before their eyes.
Exactly.
They fear them.
Yep. Go ahead. They see us. Go ahead.
Wisdom of Solomon 5, when they see it, what terrible fear shall fall upon them, man. They're fearful right now because they know that this is not of us. This is of the Lord, Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai, man, the creator of them and us. Okay? And his word is going to stand. His word does not go out void. And we're bringing out his word on what he said he's about to do.
Hey, explaining that fear is just like you killed a man, you buried him yourself, and then like a year later you see that man and that's him and shit. That's the fear that they have, like, oh shit.
Right.
We killed him with crack. These are religions, the philosophy, and look at them. They back with their power. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How did you remember Apostle said a man came up to them one time and said, how did y'all, we played millions of dollars. How did y'all know? How do y'all know about this?
Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
It's because it's the Most High's work, man.
Yeah.
This is His will for at the end, what it said, at the end it shall speak.
It shall speak.
Okay?
Paul said, I didn't get it from flesh and blood. I got it from the Yahweh Shai, basically from the heavens. It said the word leaped from the heavens and down
Holy
on
Spirit.
yeah. Spirit, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 1:10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privately for the innocent without cause.
Yeah.
Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in thy lot among us. Let us all have our own purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path.
Yeah.
For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird.
Yeah.
And they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privately for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Alright?
Esau was putting in that spirit of Canaan. You know, trying to kill your brother.
Right. They're in the they're greedy for gain, just like Cain, because Cain didn't want to sacrifice his animals.
Yeah.
He chose to sacrifice some fruit, man.
Yeah.
Okay? He wanted to keep his animals for himself.
Yeah. And the so-called white man got that same spirit.
Yeah.
He don't want to do things naturally and plant and wait for the growth of the plants and growth of the people. He want to like bang you on the head because you ain't like. We want to control you with a computer. Now the
Right.
Most High say, hey, I'm gonna install my laws in your inward parts, but I'm gonna do it my way through trials and tribulations, through understanding, through patience, through long suffering, man.
Hey, growth hormones.
Yep.
They
put growth hormones
in the chickens and
Yeah.
cows and stuff to make them grow faster,
Yeah.
so they can get their profit.
Yeah, because we gonna have Most High will and spiritual power. We remember it said in a Song of Solomon, her sister had little breasts, and he said, we'll give you breasts.
Yeah.
But they implement the silicone in it and shit. We didn't need that silicone shit, man. We ain't gonna need that silicone shit in the kingdom, man. We gonna have spiritual powers with the elements and shit.
Right.
You know,
it's
go ahead.
like Moses had spiritual power
Yeah.
to bring forth, you know, that rod to a living creature, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even though it was working on the left hand side as well, but that's the type of power. Okay, that's the type of power.
Look at Jake.
Yeah.
Jake rolling in a classic car.
Jake Roller. She threw up the black fist though, one of them. Go ahead, our people crazy, man. Our people funny, man.
Right on, brother.
Daniel
I totally
7.
believe Jesus was black. That's
Yeah.
true.
All right,
What's
man.
up? Okay.
I totally believe it.
All right.
I know it's true.
Yes,
Thank
it is.
The white man can't deal with it.
All right,
Yeah,
man.
you're right.
But he can't deal with
Yeah,
it.
you're right, bro.
Get them skeletons off your back your thing, man. Go ahead.
Daniel 7 and
You
20.
see how people are here? I believe Jesus. Yeah, ain't his name first. And then you gotta get them skeletons off the back of your dick, cart and shit. man.
Okay, the girl just walked by in short pants. She looked over here and seen us and then tried to pull them down.
Yeah, man.
This
Go ahead,
place
Doc.
is- This place
That's
is
not your flat ass.
But that's an oxymoron right there, man. Go ahead. There's different creatures in this earth that are just as strange, man. She's an oxymoron. That's his creature, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Daniel 7 and 25. And he spoke great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws.
Change times and laws. What we read earlier, turning everything
Things
upside down.
yeah.
Unrighteous decrees.
Yeah.
You know, and that vexes our spirit. The things that Esau allows that goes on in this world, it literally vexes our souls, man.
Yeah.
You know, seeing what we just saw right now,
Yeah.
seeing all this wicked things, seeing our people commit evil, you know, and the thing about it is, you even got our people that even try to entice us, like we just read in Proverbs 1 and 10. All right, that they try to entice us to do what they want to do. Hey, there's nothing wrong with eating pork. Just have it. What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
You know, your family members try to get you to eat pork. Your family members
If
try
there
to.
ain't nothing wrong, why does everybody try to force you to eat this shit, man? Why can't they just accept like I just don't eat it? What's wrong? That's how you know it's a devil, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
They think-
he's a Muslim or
Yeah.
he act like he's too good. Like what?
Well, anytime you try to make yourself better, our people always try to find a way to make you feel bad about doing good for yourself.
Exactly.
Okay, try to, what you think you good? You
Yeah.
think you better than
Yeah.
us? Yeah, I'm better than you.
Yeah.
You're born in vain.
You know what I'm saying? I'm better than you because I'm doing exactly what the Lord tells me to do.
I'm
Yeah,
falling to life.
Remember we said that he's called evil good, good evil. Like if you start eating right, they think that's a woman's thing and shit. Meanwhile, they up there eating pork and mad beef and shit, and falling over and shit, man.
I got a precept to
Go
bring
ahead.
that up. It's book of 2 Corinthians, chapter
Because
6.
Salaki, but wisdom is a woman, man. It's Sophia. So that's when you have wisdom, niggas be looking at you like, you ain't manly and shit. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Go ahead.
This is 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. It says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Yeah, you can't, what they call it, agree to disagree? Whoever made that shit up, man?
Can two walk together?
Can two walk together unless they agree? If you walk in the code and
You're not going to wear a mask. Get out of the way so I can get by you.
yeah, keep walking, man.
It's got to be 6 feet.
You got a mask on, right? Is your mask working? Is your mask
You
working?
want to know why you guys died?
Get out of here, fucking.
Hey, that's the devil.
Get away here.
You want to know why you guys died?
But like you said, he got a mask on, so you should be cool from us.
Right.
These fucking dumbass.
But you know what? He's the fucking disease of the planet.
Right.
How you gonna wear a mask? You are the disease your damn self, man. You brought the malarial disease over here. You brought smallpox over here. You brought bed bugs over here.
Yeah.
You the cause of all this shit, man. See, that's them proud ass devils. He's about to go hop in his fucking phantom and shit and ride up on the hill. He just happened to pass, and then, you know what? I bet if we wasn't Negroes, he wouldn't have said shit.
Yeah, you're right.
You know? That was racist, man. Go ahead. That's good. That's good, though.
It says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for
Yeah.
what fellowship hath righteousness?
That's why we can't dwell with him. We don't wear a mask. We don't believe in wearing a mask.
Yeah.
So we can't even agree with this dude, man. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's an example.
Yeah. We the opposite. If we wearing a mask, that means we believe in what you believe in, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness?
Yeah, righteous is like we said when we start to do right, our people be like, "Oh, you think you're too good." We always say that we're not perfect yet, but we've been perfected, man.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead. And we doing the Most High's work, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, and what communion hath light with darkness?
Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So if you want to talk about communion like a community, it's all kind of niggas that well, they all niggas, but you know when you speak up right, they still want to hang out with you, man. Yeah, man, I know that, man, but smoke this blunt with me. Wait, I just told you that I'm on a different path, man.
Yeah, that'll corrupt you, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's still cool. They still think we can hang out together. No, this is a dry cut. Like we cutting people off, man.
Right.
You know, your moms don't understand that. Your pops, they think, okay, you my moms and pops. I'm your son, whatever. But we cutting y'all off too, man. You know, we honor our mothers and fathers, but we can't dwell with them and agree with them and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm eating pork because I'm over my mom's or pops or my cousin's house and shit.
No, stay away from that shit.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Daniel
And
7.
why did it say that? Because you'll be enticed and allured in to start doing those things. That's why the Most High said, don't even go around these heathens. Because you'll start doing like the heathens. And what are people doing now? Like the fucking heathens, man.
Yep. The heathen's always been a snare to us. That's
They've been-
why
yeah.
when the Lord, when He was guiding us through the wilderness, he one thing that He mainly taught our people was to kick out all the heathens out of the
Yeah.
land,
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
All right, but when you read in Judges, the first chapter, all Israel didn't do that. They kept those
Yeah.
heathens in the land.
Yeah.
They saw their abominable works that they're doing,
Most High
the
destroyed
gods
it.
that they were doing,
Yeah.
and that became a snare because Israel followed after the ways. And that's why when you read Book of Judges, that's why went into captivity because of these fucking idols.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing today, man. Our people are hooked with these idols.
Yeah.
They don't want to, put away these idols, put away these false gods, man.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
that, like we were saying earlier,
Yeah.
a lot of our people don't want to accept the true image of our Lord Yahweh Shai, that he's a so-called black man, not a so-called white man, because the reason why they want to accept it because they're hooked on that image.
Yeah, man.
All right?
Yeah, you can't go to the Passover knowing that we know about the truth and about Yahweh Shai, and then you got Caesar Borgia, a frame of Caesar Borgia in your damn backpack and shit. That's gonna be like, what the fuck you got this picture for?
Right. And there's no way they can prove it through the Bible over the description of our Lord.
Yeah, they
can't.
can't.
There's no way. You can tell them, but how do you know he's white? Prove it through the Bible.
Yeah.
They can't.
Just like that that episode of Good Times, Michael was describing the Lord and read it out of the scriptures.
Yeah.
JJ had put up the true image
Yeah.
of Yahweh Shai, and that whole week they were getting blessed. They were getting blessed the whole week.
Yeah.
Then the mother, she was like, I don't care. I don't care about that. This has been in our family for ages. But this the only Jesus I know. And this the only one gonna be up here on our.
Yeah, she said she don't even know if she saw him first or her mother and father and shit.
Right.
Remember she said that shit?
Yeah, exactly. So that's how much regard they hold for that image.
that-
It's seared into their brain.
Yeah.
You
Like
know,
a hot iron.
like a hot iron, man.
And then
That's the scripture.
okay, come on, but and then they wonder why we put up Yahweh, not put up, but we explain Yahweh Shai and have that image. Because Mosai said he made everything one against another. So if you got a picture of a lie, we're gonna put the picture of the truth.
Right.
Not that we worship it, but it's just to cast out that lie that you're doing. What else you got to put on the table?
Yeah.
Oh, the so-called white man got the power to earth. We're gonna tell you why he got the power to earth. He's a base man that got raised up to be the power and about to be taken down. What else you got, Esau? Go ahead.
Yahweh Shai said that when he came to cause division among the households.
Yeah.
And that division is, us being righteous, worshiping the true image of our Lord, worshiping the true God, the only God, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and seeing your wife or your parents or your brothers, your families, your friends worship other idols, worship false gods. That's that division. You can't. It's fiction. You seeing them praying.
Yeah.
You seeing them. Like yesterday, my mom was I put the blood on. Get away from me. Get away from me. That's that division, man.
Yeah. Yeah. He said he came to cause not peace but division.
Right.
Go ahead. Up.
1 Peter 4:2, that he no longer shall wait. For the time past of our life may suffice us, that we were at the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine.
Look at that. Look. Read that again, huh? Kind of
First
slow.
Peter's 4:3, for the time past of our life may suffice us to have worked the will of the Gentiles
Yeah.
when we walked in lasciviousness,
Lasciviousness. Go ahead.
lust,
Lust.
excess of wine,
Excess of wine. That means we could drink wine. It said excess of wine. Go ahead.
revelings, banqueting,
Banqueting. They got these banquets all over the place. Basically, all out partying and shit. Partying and bullshit. That's basically what the Gentiles is about, man.
World.
That is devil, man. Go ahead.
and abominable idolatries.
And abominable idolatry is set up all across the world, man. That's why we were called Gentiles, man. In the first place, Gentile means strange. Most High said, you have become a strange vine unto me, Israel. I made you a noble plant and planted you a noble vine. You have become strange unto me. So it ain't no Gentiles of these other nations, of the Edomites and these other nations that the Most High love. Go ahead.
Wherein they think it strange that he run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
Yeah, because we don't run to the riots like they do. They go out there and protest. They be like, come on, man, why'd you ain't protesting, man? Because that's all folly, man.
When voting was in place, the election, you got Jake out of his grocery store trying to get you to vote. You gotta vote. Hey, did you vote, man? You gotta vote.
Yeah, man. Voting is vain as hell, bro. Like,
Right. They show you that it's selected
Yeah.
when Trump he was on The Simpsons way before he was the president. president as the president.
Exactly.
So that shows you something right there. That should show
Yeah.
you that they select the president.
Exactly.
And they throw it in your face like that to just laugh at you. To laugh at you to go out there and tell me, yeah, I'm voting for Biden, I'm voting for this guy, Trump, I'm voting for him, when they already selected him.
Yeah.
Okay?
He was already set up.
Already
That's part-
set up.
that's
How
part-
can the Simpsons predicted years before he's the president
Yeah.
coming down, you know? But yet you got to go out and vote
Yeah,
to
exactly.
vote for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we elected the president. You didn't do anything, man.
Nope.
Only thing you did was be what they want you to be is a sheeple, man.
The sheeple led to the
Led to the
yeah.
led to the slaughter.
Yo, he passed like Biden passed like a lot of executive orders.
Without
I believe 17 executive
Yeah.
orders in one day. The first day he was in office.
35.
35.
Oh,
Okay, 35. It's a lot.
So far.
So you gonna tell me y'all love Obama? You gonna tell me you Negroes voted him in to pass gay rights? Y'all did that? Okay.
But they think
y'all
we
feel y'all
strange.
did that?
They
Yeah,
think we
yeah. They think we strange. Y'all vote for a president that passed gay rights and shit and let transgender protect transgenders.
Hey, this how you know that America's gonna fall.
Yeah.
You know, America's gonna be destroyed because remember what the Lord did to the ancient worlds, ancient cities that did the same, did stuff like this.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know?
how many times have they gone through legislation to protect the life
Oh,
of so-called black men and Latino men that are getting shot down in record numbers? Okay, are so-called the trannies, are they getting shot down in the streets? Why do they need so much rights?
Yeah.
Okay, are they being discriminated against like we are?
Yeah, I ain't
okay.
Yeah, they
never
are, but
seen
not
it.
as much as
But I ain't
we
never
are.
seen no platform where it was just set up as and it's going around the earth as some racial discrimination against them, even when it comes to jobs and
Right.
politics and all
Exactly.
that. You know?
But as far as getting killed, okay, it's a pandemic of so-called black men getting killed. But there's no legislations, there's no laws being passed. Okay, it's just, well, you know, not all cops are bad. That's the only thing they gotta say.
Yeah. All that affirmative action was bullshit. NAACP, y'all got duped on that. So what was that? The Edomite woman pretending to be Jake and shit. Y'all
Right,
got
hey,
duped.
they passed the law, I forget the name of the law about the white women when she was killing black children back in the day. They made up a law so she wouldn't go to jail for killing back black children that were in her care.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotta remember that law. I'm gonna bring
Yeah.
that back out.
They had a law in slavery where you couldn't even fight against a slave couldn't even fight against the system, man. You know, you just
Yeah,
if you get hung, you get hung.
We weren't
So
even
what?
counted as
As a
human
man.
beings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Right.
was a beast.
Like I think
3/5.
Yeah, 3/5
Three-fifths
of a
of a
person.
man. Yeah. Go ahead.
I got a quick reason.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Romans 12:2. It says, "And be not conformed to this world,
Yep.
but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind."
Yeah, what world is it talking about? Because they claimed that the Son of God, the Most High, loved the whole world or the world, but it said, "Be not conformed to this world."
Yeah, this world, man, it leads nothing but to death, man.
Yeah.
And let me get this Greek word for conform.
Yeah.
It's suskamatezo, all right? And it means to, salaki. It means to fashion alike, conform to the same pattern, to fashion self according to it. All right, so we're not supposed to, salaki, we're not supposed to be like, the rest of these people.
Yeah.
Following, to an extent, we're supposed to, follow the law, but not to the point where we go off.
Yeah, we can't be all up in this world.
Yeah.
Like you see our people,
Like the brother brought out, voting and all that shit. We're not supposed to be doing that shit.
voting. Yeah, that's part of the
Yeah.
world.
And look at this back
Oh,
there.
look, get that. Get on
Back
camera.
his shirt.
Go vote. See, that's the spirit. That's the spirit, man.
Yeah.
We talking about voting right now. See how the spirit works?
Spirit working, man.
But even what you said, even with swine, our people don't know. We didn't used to eat swine.
Yeah.
That's a heathen custom. Go ahead.
It says, and be ye not conformed to this world.
So be ye not fashioned. What's the other one you had?
Yeah, fashion according to the same pattern.
Yeah, same pattern.
Yeah.
You know, this world of wickedness is certain on an evil algorithm and shit.
Yeah, us brothers, man, but we're in a totally different vibration. We go out by the spirit of Yahweh.
Exactly.
Yeah, a good example of that when you go to the barber shop.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to line up, no fade, I just want to go.
Yeah.
They try to press that on you.
Yeah.
And like, look, I said that, and there was like a line of people in front of me, and people saw what they're doing, and they looked at me like, but give me that, no, line up.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
got 3 heads or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is that called when something is already set up before you? You don't make the decision, but you have this choices set up before you. Like they'll have a magazine of people with the lineups in there, and you just choose.
Right.
You know.
Number 1, number 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know.
yeah, you got the pictures and the.
Yeah, just everything laid out. Like Esau got everything laid out. Oh, you want this or that. When you supposed to be like, oh no, I don't want none of that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He makes it easy for you to
Yeah.
be wicked and go off. It
But
says,
I think that comes from the Egyptian customs too. That lineup shit
yeah.
Yeah.
and that king that crown, making your high
Oh,
top
bald
fade
head,
and
bald
shit.
head, too.
Bald head.
Bald head.
Top fade.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
imagine women, if women got lineups, how would they look?
Which they do. Some of them do.
And men look just as stupid. Men look just as stupid with a dang on lineup, man.
Yeah.
It looks stupid,
Yeah.
you know.
Go ahead.
Reading on, it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Renewing of your mind, because you were once Gentiles led into the led captive. Man.
Yeah.
So you got to renew yourself. Like, nah, I got to be born again, man. I don't know shit. Go ahead.
It says that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable.
Yeah, because everything's a test in this world. You got to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Like a woman that cheated on you, she got to prove herself. She ain't even supposed to be taken back. She's supposed to be put to death.
Yeah.
A wife that committed adultery, that's what the Most High said in the scriptures. Shall a man take his adulterous wife back? Isn't she not polluted, or that land polluted?
Man, greatly.
Greatly polluted? How is he, but yet I'll come back to you, Israel. Say, come back to me, repent.
Yeah.
Turn back, go ahead.
We've been given this opportunity.
Yep.
It says that ye may prove what is that good
Yeah.
and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Perfect will of the Most High, man.
Yeah.
That's who's perfect. So if we following that perfection, that means we're going to be perfected through him.
Hey, can I say
Forget what these people say, yeah? They look on the outward appearance. Go ahead.
this world always make the excuse like, oh, nobody can be perfect. So don't even try to be righteous, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, what are we here for
The
then?
laws are set up to make you perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you try, you might find yourself getting to be perfect. You're
Yeah.
like, oh man, I enjoy doing that. I enjoy doing the right thing. That's
Yeah.
that's the only thing righteousness is.
That's
is
right.
Doing the right thing, man.
Right there.
Can't
Okay.
keep all the laws, but there's laws that we could keep, and that's what we gotta do to the best of our ability.
Exactly.
We got Jake that always they always bring out laws like the clothing law. You said keep the laws, well obviously we're in captivity. We should go to we should go to our enemy for the one of all things. We can't be perfect in this world. We can't keep all the laws in this world. It's completely impossible. You know,
Yeah,
we'll be perfect when the Lord takes out the stony heart that's in us and brings us gives us a fleshly heart, gives us a righteous heart, a soul that is programmed just to serve Him.
Yeah.
Instead of writing the laws in stone and for us to read and follow to the best of our ability, the Lord's
Right.
gonna write it in our new hearts,
That's right.
our new minds, and we're just gonna be programmed.
Yep.
No more wicked thoughts. We're not gonna think of being going off. We're gonna be perfect.
Hey, you can't even keep the land Sabbath because you ain't got no land to own to keep the land Sabbath.
Wow.
They won't even
That's
let
good.
you do
That's
right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know,
Live in the park.
they'll be like creeping up on you, like, what the fuck are you doing? If you when you try to do right in this land, you look strange, and they'll roll up on you and shit.
Yeah, you can't even own land. in
Yeah,
this
you can't
place.
own
You can't
land.
own
Well, you can
anything.
own land, but
You can't own it.
But you get taxes and you don't
That's
pay
what
the
I'm saying. That's not owning it.
Yeah, right.
Owning it is nobody has any control over it but you.
Yeah.
Okay, don't pay the taxes on it and see what happens. They're gonna come and take it because why? Ultimately, it's not yours; it's still his.
Yeah, same thing with a house. You paid off your mortgage, don't pay the property tax.
Right,
Same thing. You
Yeah.
can come and take your shit.
right. But that's how he has it set up. Okay, wicked decrees, man. Those are wicked decrees.
Yeah, man. You
Okay?
think, yeah.
You done paid $1 million for the house, but you done your back taxes was like $1,000, $1,500 or something, and you don't pay it. Now they get to take your $1 million house. Okay, how wicked is that?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
They got all this digital technology. Then you got to write a letter to the president or the CEO and shit. That letter stuff they get from the old world, man. We used to write letters to each other, man. We didn't have all these this digital technology, the underground pipes and shit. We used to let the oil be in the earth and shit. Let the gold be in the earth, man. What the fuck you taking it out for? We got socialism to be about, righteous socialism. Go ahead, Doc.
Daniel 7 and 25, and
He got a bunny rabbit on his head, like this is Babylon. You know? Go ahead.
he shall speak great words against the Most High.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's basically directly talking to us now, man. It used to be kind of indirect, but now everything they saying is against us. We know. Oh, we're gonna have to buckle down on speech, free speech and shit. Well, that's directed toward us, and we're the Most High's mouthpiece, man.
Yep.
So they going against the Most High, man. Go ahead.
And shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
How they wearing us out? Unrighteous decrees, arresting us and shit, taking down our videos, you know, mockery, Karens and shit, calling the cops. You know, we disturbing the neighborhood and shit, but you got all this other wickedness happening. You got a dude, you know, you got a whole Edomite family without a mask, ain't nobody said shit to them. Go ahead.
The saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws.
Yeah, because he know he got a short time and he don't know when it's time, so he trying to upset prophecy, man. Like he know when the Most High is getting close and shit. You don't know what's happening, man. You think your house is to continue forever, man. But still you running around like a damn chicken with his head cut off because you don't know. You know, you see them chariots, you be like, oh shit. And then they don't do nothing to you. You think you can, then now you think you can fight them and shit. Oh, they disappeared. Wow. No, they still there. Go ahead. They just disappeared on your ass. Go ahead.
And think to change times and laws.
Yep, the laws. They changed the laws. If you go to the Leviticus laws, when Moses giving the law, they don't keep those laws, man. Yeah. You read the numbers and stuff. Hey, you should not lay down with your beast. You should not lay down with another man's wife. You should not commit a fraud against your neighbor. You should love your neighbor as yourself. Love thy brother. Don't kill. Don't steal. This kingdom does everything against the Bible, man. They kill. They steal. They murder. They defraud their own brother and shit. They take what else? They
Idol worship.
Idol worship, witchcraft. You know.
They allow gay marriage.
Gay marriage.
You know.
And it says don't give your man wine to cover his nakedness, man. They give us wine and shit and then expose us on TV like, look at these niggas and shit.
Yeah.
You know? Or give us cocaine and shit. Crack. Give us, you know?
The same thing.
Same thing. And look at it, and they put us on TV. Look at these niggas. They're the worst people in the world.
And crack babies. They're the ones that allow the crack to be in our streets.
Yeah.
They give us guns and then look at all these niggas do is kill each other.
Yeah.
How we get them guns? I was watching a video, and there's one Jake in Vegas. He was saying how Esau used to jump a bunch of trains and trucks loaded with guns, and that the gun stores that he go to, and he would let them know they don't even sell them at the gun stores. These guns that Esau be giving these niggas in the hood, there'll be some high level military tech guns.
Yeah.
You know, like if you seen I don't know if that was real or some shit, but some Jake with a fucking rocket launcher. Like how the fuck you get a rocket launcher?
Yeah. You never know what Jake got.
It was empty. It's
Jake always got the peanut butter, but he don't got the jelly. He'll have a bazooka, but he ain't got no weapons to shoot them out.
yeah.
You know,
See, but they create the problem, and then they want to see. Then they complain about it. Oh, this crime, but you don't want to create any crimes.
Right.
All right, you don't want to put the drugs in the street. All right, you don't want to allow all this wickedness to go.
Yeah, and they
you
got
portray yourself like you're a godly nation. You're trying to help and you try to help our people.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Remember the scripture said they sleep not unless they done mischief. They got organized crime. Jake don't got organized. He just come out, yeah, nigga, what's up? They got organized crime, man.
The mob.
The mob.
They'll put a hit out on you. Jake don't think like that. Remember Montel Jordan, he said everybody forgot about the drive-bys and shit. They don't forget about this. They got dates to kill your ass on that day. They ain't gonna forget.
Because I said when there's not enough crimes in the cities and Jake communities, they dress up as Jake. and they go in there and start stuff.
Yeah. Yep, they hit up Jake's neighborhoods when that gang shit was heavy. They hit up Jake's neighborhood when the black was getting into it with the Latinos. They'll kill a Latino child. They'll kill a Jake child, a Judah child, and have them beefing, man.
Just to get it going.
Yep, just to get it going, man.
Yeah, when people were rioting and protesting, he was right there in the forefront, starting all this violence.
Yep, go ahead.
And they shall be given into the hand until a time and a dividing of time. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end.
So he's about to fall because that time is adding up, man. You know, Most High have a measurement about everything. You can't pass your boundaries on this. It says the waves, the sea can't pass its boundaries. You know,
the angels you got the angels that are keeping the waters from going.
The waters from going.
Is you talking about, right?
Yeah, yes. You got everything, and Most High got a measurement of time, man. I mean, a measurement of boundaries, not time, but boundaries.
Yeah. Esau can't pass his boundary.
Yep.
He can't pass the ozone layer.
Yep.
That's
Okay, talking about he went to the moon.
Yeah.
Okay, and got the pictures of the moon that from the angle of the craft landing.
Yeah.
Well, who was filming that?
Yeah.
Okay, and then not only that, you could see the curvature of the moon. Okay.
Exactly.
I got a piece of
Hey, go ahead.
They said they made a new rocket that can go to Mars by 2030.
Nah, man.
You know, now Esau about to televise some bullshit.
But you know how you sleep and your body be doing shit by itself. Yeah. You ain't conscious of it. Most High got those celestial beings up there, and they'll do his work. They don't, even though they think that's up there alone. It's a certain operation design that Most High made. It'll like Elder Ayathon. He said the Van Halen belt. It's a vacuum that cleans all the stuff when any debris that goes up there. You know what I'm saying, or in those areas, whatever. So Esau, the moon or sun would have been doing his celestial job for the Most High and killed Esau and shit.
Hey, you know why Esau tried to
It's an intruder.
Go to Mars instead of sending robots, but himself? He's trying to go to Mars, go to the stars and the moon. Do you know why?
Oh yeah, you want to say it's messed up on high?
Right, but there's a more reason to it, according to the scriptures. Let me bring it out to you. Jeremiah, 31 and 37. Let me see.
35.
Yeah, it's 37. See if I can start above. I'll start from 35, right? Jeremiah 31 and 35. Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day.
Yep, he does. That's what it said in the beginning. He made the greater light to rule the day, and a lesser light to rule the night. The sun and the moon, man. And it said rule, so he can't do that. He can't go up there like that. Go ahead.
And the ordinance of the moon and of the stars for a light by night.
Yes, another scripture that says the sun doeth his job. It does his rising and going down. The Most High designed the sun to do that, and they keep their order like that. You know, go ahead.
Which divided the sea when the waves thereof war.
Yeah, that's the moon. Go ahead.
The Lord of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
Yeah. So he wrote he read the Bible like,
yeah.
I got a creation that'll get up there and destroy the moon. He tried to nuke it, man. He tried to destroy it. Go ahead.
Verse 37, thus saith the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath.
Come on, man. He can't do that. He can't measure the sea in his hand, sand in his hands, man. Go ahead.
I will also cast off all the seed of Israel.
Hey, that's how much he hate Israel, man. So where he'll take a chance to go to the moon, man. You don't know what's up there.
Yeah, because he seems like that's one way he could try to get his birthright back, man. But has he succeeded? No. He can't go up there. He can't escape the ozone layer, man.
And destroy Israel.
Yeah.
If we didn't exist, they wouldn't exist. Because they can't live without Jake. Contrary to popularity, they can't live without Jake.
Yeah, we to them, we're to Esau, we're their slaves.
Yeah.
Who the one doing all these hard laborers jobs, working out in like this year you had last year you had Issachar working out in these fields.
Yeah.
You're working out in these fires, the hard ass weather
Yeah.
during this so-called pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, you had Jake out there working, man. Esau can't do that. Esau's not a man of the field. You know, he's not like Jake. He's not built like Jake, man.
And no salt,
We're the
spirit.
one that built up this place. Okay?
no spirit, man.
Yeah.
They said they had a movie, A Day Without a Mexican, man.
Yeah. A lot of these things that are like, for example, the traffic light, the
Traffic light.
refrigerator.
Yeah.
You know, Jake created those things.
Yeah.
All right. If it wasn't for Jake, you wouldn't have those things that you have today.
Yeah.
And it
You see
says
today?
Jacob is the former
All
All
things.
things.
of all things, man.
And they always have even in a political seat, they always have a black caucus around them to hey, what should we do? They don't show them, but they got a whole black boule of black caucus asking what should we do.
Shit, the Pope prays to a black Pope.
Exactly.
He prays to Yahweh.
Yeah.
They know it was this wall of the Masonic temple, and they had all these images. In the center of the image was the name in the Assyrian print Yahweh.
Yeah. They know.
It was in the center.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just don't want that vibration, that name out there, because when we get a hold of it, it's power, man. So they, it's not to be uttered. What? I can't utter my Father's name that loves me.
Right.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
You can't utter
You
it.
can't utter it. It's Allah Shaja to you. To me, it's my Father. Yo, go ahead.
Malachi says the name of the Lord is dreadful.
Among the heathen.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
Remember
Go
that
ahead.
story about that
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, that's what I was just thinking about.
Yeah.
He said,
No,
that
it
name
can't-
is to be not to be uttered.
It cannot be uttered. Oh, no, you can't.
Also, the scripture said, if all Israel were to pray in the name,
Yeah.
he would come back. So
Yeah.
they have to
Right.
hide that
Yeah.
name,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that name is powerful, man.
Yeah.
Hey, and you can see that through the works of the earth. 2 Ezra 9, the Lord is visiting the world which He had made.
Yeah.
Right, he's visiting with bringing plagues and judgment upon His place, storms and tempests and all that.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because the elect, we're calling on that name. We're calling for Yahweh
Exactly.
Bashem Yahushai to put an end to Esau's world, and He's doing it.
Yeah.
All right, He's doing it. That's why times are going by faster than expected.
Yeah.
That's why things are happening, because the Lord hears His elect. All right, He's about to get us
Yeah.
out of here. We gotta wait for these major prophecies like the Mark of the Beast and the Mark of the Beast, which is the R5D chip, and
Yeah.
World War III to happen, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, to back you up, when now that we're coming out with the name, they be like, well, it could be anything. But when it was Jesus, don't take His name in vain. There wasn't no other names floating around that you could be called anything. They protected that name Jesus. You taking the Lord's name in vain, but as soon as we find out the real name, now he could be called anything and shit.
Yeah, you'll play yoga.
You'll play yoga and all that, yeah.
Okay, but that's why the elites paid off certain groups,
Yeah.
to keep that name in suppression,
Yeah.
to suppress that name.
Yeah.
Okay, just like when I went up, I did a lesson the other day, and I looked up on Wikipedia. I put in Yahweh, and I put in Yahweh Shai, and it would not lock Yahweh nor Yahweh Shai in. It took me straight to Yeshua and Yahweh. Okay, it would not bring those names up, man. Okay, because they know that those are the true names, and those are the names whereby we will be saved, man. Okay, there's no other name under the sun whereby we must be saved. So that's why, they paying those guys off, to push those off.
Exactly. Because those names of those meanings, the vibration has the very significance, importance of what we need in this life. We need the almighty power, and we need somebody that save us from this condition, man. Go ahead.
I got a precept. Going back to you write this down. Backing up Jeremiah 31 and 37. This is Jeremiah 33 and 23. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, saying, considerest thou not what this people have spoken, saying, the two families which the Lord hath chosen, the northern and the southern kingdom, right? It says, that's the two families whom the Lord has chosen, right? of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? It says, "Consider thou not what this people have spoken, saying the two families which the Lord has chosen, he had even cast them off." Yeah, because how did he cast them off? What? He cast Israel out of his sight. That's why we're not in our land no more. This is why we're scattered all abroad, because we angered and we sinned against Yahweh, but Yahweh Shai. All right. It says, he hath even cast them off. Thus they have despised my people, that they should be no more a nation before them.
Man.
Yeah, they changed our names. We're Israel, Judah, Benjamin. Now they call us Negroes. They call us Mexicans.
Yep.
Well, with bywords and stereotypes that come along with that, man. Right? It says, "Thus saith the Lord, if my covenant be not with the day and night, the sun and the moon, right? And if I have not appointed the ordinance of heaven and earth, then will I cast the seed of Jacob and David my servant, so that I will not take any of his seed to be rulers over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For I will cause their captivity to return and have mercy on them." And you see now the Lord is having mercy upon the nation of Israel, because Esau he can't destroy the sun or the moon. He can't explore the heavens or the deep underground ocean. You can only go so far. Esau right now, he sees the other planets. He sees what he gave up thousands of years ago. He saw what he gave up. He saw these different planets that we're about to inhabit it.
Yeah.
You're seeing news articles going on to about trillions of planets and stars being found by scientists a day. Right? There's a reason for that. All right, because those are for us. Or this is what we're about to inhabit it. This is where Yahweh Shai went to prepare it. He prepared a place for us. Because in our Father's house, there are many mansions, man. Esau sees that, but he wishes that he can have it. So he plans out a plan how he can try to obtain those prizes, obtain the kingdom.
Exactly.
First, he tried to go to the moon, which the moon landing was all false. All right, Esau did not go to the moon. All right. First, he tried to go to he planned, all right, if we can go to the moon or destroy the sun or in the sky, because you had I remember there was an article that Bill Gates was trying to do. I remember reading an article. Bill Gates was trying to create a plan how to block out the sun, certain rays of the sun, right? So Esau, he's trying to do these things because he's trying to have the Most High cast us out of being a nation forever. All right,
And
forever.
he'll even lie about it. Oh, the moon ain't out no more. You're done. You guys are done. So, that's why he make these movies, because he wants to vision that he wish that was him. He'll make a movie landing on the moon, but he can't do it himself.
Yeah, those are just imaginations.
Imaginations.
Like
it says that Slakia, but it says that the wicked the wicked imagination that they have, the vain imagination that they have imagined against me. I'm paraphrasing.
There's another one, this rock, I think, man's imagination are vain.
Yeah.
It's like with these movies, like Independence Day,
Yeah.
World of Wars. Those are just
Worlds, right?
Yeah, World of Wars. Those are just movies of Esau beating the chariots,
But
right?
more than
That's just his imagination. He wishes that he could do it.
Yeah.
He knows he can't.
Yeah.
He wishes that he could defeat the chariots. That's why he makes movies about him.
Well, remember back in the day, World of Worlds, they made a radio show, right? And they were actually broadcasting live as if aliens, so-called aliens, were coming in, and people were scared. People were committing suicide. People were doing all sorts of things because they pretended like it was a real invasion. Okay.
Yeah.
You remember that?
No.
Yeah, bro, they did that. They did it, huh?
That was a psyop itself.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
psyop, exactly. So Esau, he could pretend,
Yeah.
and plant it in the people's mind, like he planted in the mind that there are little green men. There are little green men on these spaceships,
Yeah,
okay?
That can crash.
Right.
Fuck out of here, man. How come if it's aliens like that, how come they ain't done nothing after all this time? They just going around the earth crashing this bad shit, man.
You say, why do
That's
they,
a lot of ass today, but that shit just disgusting.
the scripture says, why do the heathens rage? Why do
Yeah.
they imagine
A
vain
vain
things?
thing. Yeah, that's a vain thing, and it says men have fought out.
I'm sorry, man.
Men had sought out many inventions, man. Rockets and shit, man. Come on, man. And who you think gave them that technology and that mind to do that. Look at him. He can't. He cartoonized over
Hey,
it.
but it shows you how Esau's imagination is vain, because here you got a bunch of homeless people,
Yeah.
but you spending billions of dollars to go to space.
Right.
Exactly. What does it say in the scripture? Take care of home first. It says a man don't know how to rule his own household. The house, how she take care of, basically the kingdom Most High. But it applies to him too. He can't take care of America, man.
Right.
It says he stay not at home, man. Take care of home first. Get everybody off of welfare. Get everybody off the streets. How you gonna have a strong military and then half of your people in their minds they're poor and broken with a contrite, and they don't even believe in the system because you fucked them over so much.
Our people minds are fucked up too.
Yeah, our
You know
people
what I'm
mind.
saying?
Yeah,
Trying to follow after the way of Esau.
yeah.
Like this little guy, this rapper, Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh,
You seen him with the diamond in his head? That thing's supposed to cost, I don't know if it's
24
real.
million?
$24 million. Okay, something that you can hold in your hand. Okay, you will give $24 million to something a rock that you could hold in your hand, and that somebody could possibly come and steal from you. Okay, that's
Get in a fight. You gonna punch the.
And then these niggas are so dumb. It's like, did you finish your point?
well, that can't be worth that much
Yeah.
money, man. How many houses can you buy with that? How many people can you feed with that? How many homeless people can you help?
That's the thing. They won't let.
He can help his own whole
Right.
neighborhood he grew up in.
Hey, why you think they took out El Chapo? What do you think he was doing? He was helping out his own people.
Yeah.
And Esau wasn't with that, man.
Yeah.
So they took his ass out.
Yeah.
What I mean by grabbing him up, put him in prison, man.
Yeah.
But with that guy, he knows he has been saying his contract is short and that they're gonna kill him. So he's just doing all that
Yeah.
because the contract he made with the devil.
See, our people are just they start thinking that money is theirs. What did Yahweh Shai say? Give it to Caesar, what is his? Who's on the image and shit to this very day and shit.
Yeah.
This is the Roman Catholic Church, Roman Empire all over again, man.
So like, I just wanted to add, that's also in the scripture. All the wicked join hand in hand.
They shall not go unpunished.
They shall not go unpunished.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
I got
That's right.
a scripture. Nehemiah 1:8. Remember, I beseech thee, the word that thou commandest thy servant Moses, saying, if he transgresseth, I will scatter you abroad among the nations. But if he turn unto me and keep my commandments,
That's our people, man. Because Esau can't keep no damn commandments. Not damn. I didn't mean to say damn, but he can't keep the commandments. He is condemned, which means damned. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not in him to do good.
Not in him to do good. If you're not fighting for righteousness, what are you for? Wickedness. Go ahead.
and do them.
And
those-
do them.
Oh,
Because not only listen to them, do them. Because we don't just talk. We do the law, man, to our best ability.
Yeah.
We don't only say don't eat pork and then we go home and eat pork and shit. We don't eat pork.
That's hypocritical.
Yeah. Or lust after another man's wife and shit. No, man. We basically almost trapping ourselves in our home so we can be focused and shit, man. Go
Yes.
ahead.
The scriptures say that we're not just hearers of the word, but doers
Doers.
as well.
Yep. Go ahead.
and do them, though they were of you cast out, though there were of you cast out unto the uttermost parts of the heavens, yet will I gather them from thence, and I will bring them unto the place that I have chosen to set my name there.
Yeah.
So the Lord has chosen to set his name on Israel,
Yeah.
and he's going to gather all his elect throughout the earth.
Yeah. And that covenant still stands today, man. He said he would yet choose Israel again, man. So even if you think you could take us out, you can't, man.
Hey,
It's like you gotta take out the sun and the moon and the
Exactly.
stars first. You gotta do that first.
Yeah,
You know?
you got things to do on your list that you ain't even handled yet.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible. That's why the Lord. That's why He said that. He's made a statement that's impossible for you to do, to let you know that there's no way that He's going to change His people. His people is His people forever,
Yeah.
regardless of what you say or you do. You can't do anything against it. Only thing you could do is just suffer that which the Lord has in store for you.
Yeah. That's
That's
why.
all.
Yep. That's right. That's why it says they think in themselves against the Most High to think their house will continue.
Right.
They don't actually do it. They ain't gonna do that. They just think in their minds like, yeah, we're gonna be doing this forever. 2050, get the fuck out of here, man. 2050, y'all destroy your damn selves, man. You know?
No flesh to be saved.
Yeah, man. How you gonna go transhumanism? Gonna try to make a person a robot and shit. But you got some good plans, man. If somebody brought that to Jay, hey man, came to you, hey man, I'm thinking about, you know what I'm saying, making myself a robot and shit. Fuck out of here, man.
Scripture said the pride of thy heart have deceived them.
Deceived thee, man. Yeah, because they work in these labs. They work underground and shit. They ain't even on the same level as Jake. Jake is all about this festivity bullshit, partying and shit, and money and shit. They at the table, cutting up bodies and shit, and working with cells and putting that shit on the monitor and trying to, you know, all in the jungle and shit, trying to break down Most High's creation and shit.
And the only reason they're proud is because the Most High gave them that knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge that they have, saying that day knowledge shall be increased. Okay, how did they get that knowledge? Through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
That's the only reason.
It's a spirit because it says knowledge puffeth up.
Yeah,
Knowledge puffeth up.
That's why Esau walking around with his head
Yeah.
so high in the clouds.
And knowledge puffed up, and it says knowledge increases. Of course, you're gonna get more knowledgeable about a lot of stuff. It says you can learn from the beast, you know. But that don't mean it's right, man. Go ahead.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Psalms 10, and I'll start at 4. It says, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High.
Yeah, they won't seek out the Most. They think they are the Most High, man. You know. Go ahead.
It says the Most High is not in all his thoughts.
Not in all his thoughts, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. He only think about the Most High to counter what he does.
Yeah, counteract.
Counteract him, man. Go ahead.
It says, his ways are always grievous.
Always grievous, man. And you can see, like, every time you're around these devils, there's something grievous about them. They bothered. They don't want you around, and they all bitter and shit. Just like that dude that passed and shit. Wear your mask. Get the fuck out of here, man. If you worried about that and shit, then you done, man.
Well, they always think they the damn police. of
Yeah,
the earth.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I always got something to say to somebody. But that day is going to come to an end to where the Lord's going to have Israel to go crack them across their dang on skulls.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're going to be able to do it without, just freely. Ain't nobody going to arrest us. Go ahead.
It says that judgments are far above out of his sight.
Yeah, they don't have the Most High's judgment because they supposed to, these people are supposed to be corrected and judged, man.
Yeah, this is supposed to be, so like one of the presidents said, you know, this Bible's the rock of this land.
Yeah.
You know, all that is bullshit, you know.
Yeah.
He's all for, you know, pedophilia, homosexuality, all type of wicked shit is going on.
Esau passes about 30,000 laws. And if you examine all those laws, not one of them coincide with the Bible.
Yeah.
None of them. 30,000.
I mean, they actually go against the scriptures.
Yeah.
Every law that the Most High make, Esau wants the law to counteract it or contradict it.
Yep. You know, in this earth, we supposed to be the illuminated ones.
Yeah.
We supposed to be full of light. We shouldn't have all these traffic lights, man.
Yeah.